So, for instance, if you fly into Cancun, we all know that Uber can't pick you up from the airport, right? So Uber can't pick you up, and your only option, apparently, right, for the at least for my first timers that may not be experienced flying into Cancun and how to move around and make moves, their only option is taxis, bro. So when you fly into Cancun, you walk outside for the first time, and you're expecting like pristine, like I don't know, like what type of fantasy people kind of like think about when they travel to Cancun. But when you walk outside the airport, there's nothing but taxi drivers everywhere. They're like, "Oh, taxi, taxi, taxi." And as soon as you mention Uber, as soon as you mention anything else other than a taxi, they're like, "Oh, Uber's illegal. They can't pick you up here." And that is true, right? That is true. But if you do happen to take a taxi, they're and you tell them your destination, man. I'm so upset because I feel like a personal burn in my heart for this scam here. So you tell them your destination, right? You tell them your hotel or your Airbnb's address, and they give you a price. They're like, okay, $50, right? And then that's reasonable, right? You got all your bags from the airport. If you check the bag, you have like one of those huge bags, and they take you door to door, right? There's no taking a bus where you have to walk with your luggage. They take you literally door to door, and they're like, okay, $50, fine. Okay. So when they pull up to the destination, they pull up to your Airbnb, they pull up to your hotel, right? All of a sudden, the taxi driver looks back at you and is like, hey, the fare is actually $150.
Bruh.
And I'm like, what? Before we left the airport, it was $50, right? So this happens very, very frequently. So let me give you a couple of ways to kind of avoid that, especially for Cancun, Quintana Roo in particular, because Uber can't pick you up from the airport.